Hello and welcome to this deep stretch class with a touch of heat. My name is Ashley Seymour. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Just come to a comfortable seat and we'll begin in our meditation. So we're going to focus on really heating up the muscles, and that's where the heat comes in, and then diving into that warmth by holding nice long stretches. So this is kind of an intermediate level class. Give it a try if you have a little bit of yoga underneath your belt, and do the best you can do and just enjoy. Start to come to the focus of your breath, feeling it sway into the nose, pouring through the body. And as you exhale, feeling your whole body surrendering into the exhale as you evaporate any thoughts, heaviness, tightness. Make sure the spine is really long, stacking the head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Tune into the rhythm of your heart. Tune into the wisdom of your breath. And when your mind wanders to some other thought, an expectation, the past or the future, use that as a reminder and an indication to come back to your breath. Being to build this relationship with yourself. Start to draw the right ear to the right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck. And holding here, draw the hands to the heart space, inhale. Exhale, press the palms out towards the right. And then you're going to take the right hand, wrap it around the left wrist, and tug. Allow the left shoulder to become heavier and feel a really nice stretch on the left side of the neck. Head becomes heavier. Release, draw the left arm by your waist. Right arm comes behind your back. Take your right hand, either hold on to the left wrist, left forearm, or the left bicep above the elbow. And again, tug the left arm down, lengthening out the whole left side of the neck. And you can start to exhale, rock the head forward and inhaling as you rock the head back. Get really deep and to the side. Release out of it. Chin to chest, inhale, hands to heart space. Rotate left ear, left shoulder, other side. And then you're gonna, on your next exhale, press the palms out towards the left. Take the left hand, and wrap it around the right wrist. Using the left hand, you want to tug the right arm forward so that you're drawing the right shoulder down and getting a deeper stretch in the right side neck. Release the right arm by the waist, and the left arm comes behind the rib cage. Place the left hand wherever it wants to go on the arm, and allow the arm to be drawn downwards with the strength of your left hand. So as the right shoulder extends further and further away from the right ear, getting a deeper stretch. And here you can exhale, rock the head slightly forward, and inhale, rock it back. Doing what feels good for your neck. Make sure the spine is still long and your legs are relaxed. Moving through this without expectations, just feeling, observing. Exhale, hands to heart space, chin to chest. And then inhale, lift the head up slowly. We're going to come forward onto hands and knees. Go through a few cat and cows. So curling the toes under. Inhale, the tailbone lifts, head lifts, shoulders back. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, belly in, chin into chest. So roll through this at your own pace, inhaling as you ripple into your cow pose. Exhale as you send your body away from Mother Earth, drawing the back of the heart space to the stars. Make sure the knees are hips distance here, the hands are shoulder distance, and you're feeling the connection of your toes and your fingers deeply rooted into the ground. And make sure you're pressing the pointer finger mound into the earth, protecting all of the little muscles and bones within your hands. So as you next exhale, you come into the cat pose, but come onto the right fingertips. Draw the right shoulder blade forward, right elbow forward. So we stretch the right side of the spine. Inhale, palm comes flat, roll into cow pose. We're going to do this again on the left side. So exhale, you come into cat, come onto the left fingertip. Stretch the left side of the spine, drawing that shoulder forward. Inhale, come into your cow. Exhale again. Right side, come into cat, dome the back, lift the right fingertip, stretch the right side of the spine. Inhale, toes tuck under, lift the head and hips. Exhale, left side, lift the left fingertips, draw the left shoulder forward, stretch the left side waist, and inhale, roll into cat. Exhale, into cat pose, and inhale, press it back, lifting the knees to downward facing dog. Shimmy out here. Do what you need to do. Maybe you need to walk the hands and feet a little bit further away from each other. Wrap the shoulder blades in, elongate the sides of the waist, lifting the hips, allowing the heels to press down. So as you inhale, you're going to lift the heart space, lift out of the shoulders. And as you exhale, feel the crown of the head reaching further to the ground. So working the strength of our shoulders. Inhale, press through the palms, lift the hips and torso. Exhale, shift the head back down. So inhale, press up, use your core, lift out of the shoulders. Good. This time lift the heels while you're extending up. So really feel the hips. Now exhale, lower the heels. Lower down into the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heels, lift out of the shoulders, press. Exhale, shift back down. Inhale, lift the heels, press out of the shoulders. Exhale, lower heels, lower down. Lift the heels, inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Stack the shoulders over the wrist. Heels over the balls of the feet. Just engage here, feeling the core. Reach the crown of the head forward and the heels forward, really long. And then lift the hips, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. You're going to lift the right leg off. Exhale, press back, downward facing, ripple. Inhale, straight into it, rolling into your plank. Lifting the left leg up, reach through the balls of the feet. Exhale, shift back, downward dog. Inhale again, roll forward, reach the right leg up, head reaches forward last, extend out. Exhale back, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward, lengthening out, reach the left leg behind. Make sure it's still in line with the hip, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale again, reach forward, plank, reaching the right leg behind you. And then come onto the left fingertips, and maybe you can reach the left hand off. Lower left hand down, and back downward facing dog, right leg down. Inhale forward into plank. Reaching the left leg up, come onto the right fingertips. And test your balance here. Maybe you can extend and reach the right arm out. Good. Lower the right hand down. Lower left leg. And exhaling back to downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, you can either lower the knees or chaturanga all the way down to the ground. Forehead to the earth, come to the tops of the feet. Hands underneath the shoulders. Magnetize the hands towards the feet as if you were going to slingshot your heart forward. And then interlace behind. Make sure you want the pointer finger still extended out. It's kind of like in Kali Mudra, thumbs out. And inhale, lift the heart space up. Try to lift the hands off of the glute muscles. Quadriceps really activated. With an inhale, you breathe and lift. And exhale, release it down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, now lift up to Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Relax the shoulders, elbows magnetize into the waist. Heart lifting up. Try to gaze in front of you instead of up. And exhale, roll down. Come onto the forearms into Sphinx pose. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Release it down. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. And exhale, releasing it down. Maybe you can lift the elbows, extending the arms. If you want, you can walk the hands in a little bit more. Again, traction the hands towards the feet. Inhale, lift the right leg up. I might not lift as high this time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, one more time, lift. And exhale, release down. Okay, so we're going to come into a forearm plank pose. So we got to make sure the elbows are underneath the shoulders, curl the toes under, and lift the hips up. Lift the right leg up, reach the toes behind. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose as you lift the hips, squeeze it in, maybe it touches. Inhale, let's lower back down to that forearm plank, right leg stays extended. Now you're going to hover the hips towards the mat, engaging the core so you don't injure the lower back. Exhale, draw the knee in. So only lower as long as your back isn't feeling any pressure or being squished. Exhale down. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, you lower with control and hover. Exhale, squeeze it in. Slow and steady. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, draw it in. And inhale, extend out. Lower all the way down. Come into that Sphinx pose. Just settle in the heat. And let your body relax into it. Soften down, interlace again. This time interlace opposite. So however you didn't interlace before. If that makes sense. And reach the arms behind. Try to lift the hands up off the glute muscles as you lengthen. And exhale, release it down. Hands back to the ground, coming onto the elbows. Inhale, lift the heart space up. Reach the right leg high. Maybe lift a little bit higher this time, that your back is warmer. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the elbows up, if that feels good to you. Reach the right leg up. Exhale, lower. And lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower. Release the elbows down. Let's come back into that forearm plank pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Toes tucked under. Engage your core and press up. Inhale. Other side, extend the left leg straight behind you. Lift the hips, exhale, left knee into the nose, squeeze. Inhale, straighten out. Lower the pelvis down to hover. Engage your core. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, extend out. Reach to the balls of the feet, the crown of the head. Lower, exhale. Squeeze in. Inhale down with control. Exhale in. Keep drawing those shoulders blades back for support. Exhale down. Inhale down. Exhale. Draw it in. Inhale. Extend out. Lower the left foot down and lower the pelvis back to the earth. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up through tabletop position. You can open the knees wide and sit back to just a child's pose, just for a quick moment. So that you can relax into all the heat that we just felt. Maybe rock the head side to side if any tension built up within the neck. And inhale, coming into tabletop. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Lift the heels, gaze between the thumbs, and either float to the top of the mat or walk. Inhaling, lift halfway, crown of the head forward. Exhale, melt down over the legs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Now you're going to flex the feet, the toes, and engage the quadriceps. Exhale, melt down. So you want to fire up the legs. Inhale, lift the knees by engaging the quadriceps. Lift the toes, squeeze. Exhale, release, soften the legs. Allow the hamstrings to stretch. Inhale, bend the knees, arms heavy, head heavy. Roll on up, vertebra by vertebra, sweeping the arms high to the sky. Palms come together. And exhale, thumbs to the third eye. Inhaling, plug into the heart space. And exhale, draw the arms by your side for Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel the flow of energy reaching through the center line of your body, connecting you up to the universe and rooting you down to earth. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge through the hips, bending the knees, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling to halfway. Exhaling, fold down. Place hands onto the ground. You lift the heels, start to engage the core, lift the sits bones up, and exhale, fold down. So inhale, as if we were going to press into handstand. Press through the hands, gaze forward, shift the hips forward, exhale down. Deep activation in the core, getting light on the feet. Inhale, lift the heels, press through the palms. Now lift the right leg straight behind you. Bend the left knee, lower the left heel down. Become light on the fingertips. And as slow as possible, lower that right foot behind you. Lower the back knee down. Uncurl the right toes, interlace on top of the left thigh. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, magnetize your feet towards each other. So when you draw the feet towards each other, you're inviting the energy to lift up through your pelvis, your spine, and out through the crown of the head. So that instead of your energy splaying out in all directions, you're contracting it inwards. Lower the right hand down to the ground underneath the right shoulder. Extend the left arm forward. Rotate the arm behind, keeping the thumb facing the ceiling, and maybe you can hold on to the back pinky toe side of that right foot. Flex the toes into the hand if you're there, and start to open up into a twist. Tuck the tailbone under here so that you're getting a deeper stretch within that right hamstring. Uncurl. Release the toes. Keep them curled under. Draw the right fingertips over to the right side, in line with the hip, and then reach the left arm forward and up by the ear, so that we're opening up the left side of the waist. Now, if you want, you can lift that back knee off. Root down to those left toes through the big toe mound of that left foot. Keep the hips level, and you're just getting a really deep stretch in the left side waist, also firing up that back right thigh. Inhale, lift a little bit more. Exhale, extend and lengthen a little bit deeper through that left fingers. Exhale, release the right knee down, come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, maybe find space to arch back. Inhale as the hands come to the earth. Now we're going to shift back, coming to Ardha Hanumanasana, relaxing over that left leg. Inhale, come forward. You can do this however feels best. I like to draw my fingertips back so I can really arch my heart open. Exhale, fold back forward. So on your own breath, go ahead and move with this. As you inhale, you roll forward. Exhale as you rock back. You can use books if you need to, or blocks underneath your hands for extra support. Make sure the hips are stacked over that right knee. Left leg is straight. Now you're going to flex the left foot. So staying here in Ardha Hanumanasana and engage the quadriceps. So squeeze, flex the foot, squeeze the left quadricep and inhale, lengthen the spine out. Now exhale, release the left quadricep and soften into the stretch. One more time. Inhale, flex the left foot, engage the quadricep, squeeze the muscles in the front of your leg. And then exhale, soften the foot, soften that left thigh, and just hold. Try to focus on the elbows, releasing down to the mat. And once you find that space where you've hit your limit, take an inhale and lengthen a little bit in more into that space, reaching the heart towards the toes. And then exhale to surrender. Holding here. If this hurts your knee, you can bend the back of your mat for extra support, or place a blanket underneath there. Inhale, lift up, bend the left knee, planting the left foot on the ground. Sweep the arms up towards the sky, lengthening the back leg. Coming to crescent lunge with the left knee bent. Sink a little bit deeper in the hips, maybe separating the feet. As you exhale, draw the hands to the heart space. Gazing over to the left, keep the hips level, so that means you want the left hip to stay in line with the right. Extend the arms out to the side, and then draw the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Placing the palms on top of each other, you're going to press the heart and spiral towards the sky. So your body's going to want to lean more towards the right side, coming to the pinky toe side of that back foot, but plug down through the right big toe mound and keep that right hip flexor and that right quadricep activated. Draw that left thigh bone deep into the left hip socket. Good. Inhale, lower the hands down. Exhale, straighten out that left leg. Walk the back foot in about 6 inches and fold over. Ekapada Uttanasana, one-legged forward fold. Inhale, reach the spine out. And exhale, fold down. Giving yourself over to the stretch. Now you're going to inhale, lift the back heel, press the hands into the ground. You might need blocks or books underneath your hands, and try to lift that left leg up, drawing the left thigh into the hip socket. Exhale, relax the right heel down and lower down. Inhale, lift forward like you're lifting halfway. Lift the left leg off the mat. Exhale, place it down, lower the back heel down. Inhale, lift the back heel off. Lengthen the spine, press through the palms, lift the left foot, and relax it. Exhale, down. This time, inhale, lift the right heel, lift the left leg, and now sweep the left leg back, 3-legged downward dog. Open up the hip, bend the left knee. Do what feels good. Add some circles Making some circles in the hip if that feels good to you, really big. Couple directions, couple circles in one direction, and then go ahead reverse in the other direction. You're going to exhale, lower the left knee down underneath the hip. Extend the right leg behind you, planting the heel down, and then you're going to reach the right arm up overhead. So we're lengthening the whole right side of the waist. A little break here from the heat. Just enjoying the stretch all the way from the right pinky finger down to the right side of the foot. Lower the right hand down and inhale, step back into plank pose. Exhale, either lower the knees or chaturanga all the way down to the ground, or inhale to upward facing dog. If you're on the ground, you lift through Bhujangasana. If you move through upward facing, you go back to downward dog. We all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky, opening the hip. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Pivot the back heel down, and keeping the hips open, inhale, lift to warrior two. Left arm reaches forward and back. Right arm extends out in front. Gaze past the middle finger of that front hand. Soften the shoulders. Soften your gaze. Root down equally through the back foot and the front foot. Again, magnetize the feet towards each other so that the energy is reaching through the pelvis, up through the spine and not through the crown of the head. Relax the left hand down to the back of the leg and inhale, sweep it back to reverse warrior, gazing up to the sky. Keep that right knee stacked over the right ankle. And then you're going to keep reaching behind you, begin to extend that right leg out. And then inhale, lift the torso, arms reach in opposite directions. Pivot the right toes in, and then pivot the heels in. Sit down for a goddess squat. Adjust as necessary, making sure that the knees are over the ankles. Your feet are at an angle, reaching towards the corners of the mat. Sink the hips as low as they want to go. And make sure you're pressing the knees towards the pinky toe sides of the feet. Draw the hands into the heart space. And then you're going to draw the right shoulder to the inside of that right knee. Relax the right fingers down to the inside of that right foot. And then reach the left arm past the head, opening the left side of the waist. And we're going to move out of it the way we came in. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Palms come together at the heart. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, other side. Left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Lower left hand down. Reach the right arm up. And then reach the right arm over to the side as you open up the right side waist. Inhale as the arm reaches to the ceiling. Palms come together and lift back up. Straighten the legs, pivot the heels out to the side, and fold down. Good, so you can just hold here, enjoying the stretch. Or if you'd like it, take into a supported headstand, then you can. Coming to the forearms or planting the hands to the ground. Coming to tripod headstand, if that suits you better. But either way, if you're not moving into headstand and you're just relaxing down, then you're still getting the same reverse blood flow. If you moved into headstand, coming out of it, we're going to walk our hands to the front of the mat, coming into this low lunge, bending the right knee. Adjust and just hold here for a moment, realigning the body. And then you're going to bend the left knee and float it forward into Warrior 3 with the left leg lifted, pressing the heel straight behind. And then begin to fold forward. We're going to come to standing split. So relax the torso down over the right leg and begin to lift that left leg up towards the sky. Keep the hips level. So you want the left hip to stay in line with the right. Just the leg is lifting. And then we're going to move into corkscrew. So draw the left knee to the outside of the right leg. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, bend both knees. The left comes to the outside of the right. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, bend down, corkscrew. Inhale out. Exhale down. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach behind, and exhale, let's lower all the way down. Left shin comes to the ground, and then sit the glute muscles, the sits bones to the earth. So the right leg should be crossed over the left. You're going to place the right hand behind you. Left upper arm comes to the top of the right knee and twist. And if the upper arm doesn't come to graze the top of the knee, that's okay. You can use the forearm and twist that way, or just use your hand. Keeping the spine long. Try not to tweak too much in your neck, allowing the twist in your neck to be with the spine. And then releasing out of it, come to Gomukhasana, stacking the right knee on top of the left. The feet reach out by the hips. Inhale to lift. And exhale as you relax the heart space down. Relaxing the head. Allowing space to surrender into all that happened so far on this side. And then in there, you're going to lift up the way we came out. Right foot plants, left leg extends out behind. And then lower the left leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, thumbs to third eye, inhaling to heart. Exhale, as palms come down by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Other side, inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge through the hips, fold down. Inhale, lifting to halfway, engage the quadricep, lift the toes. Exhale, soften the quadriceps and fold down. Inhale, come onto the hands, lift the toes, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Imagine you could get the toes off the mat. So inhale, lift the hips, lift the toes. Exhaling down. Inhaling, lift the heels. And now reach the left leg straight behind you. Lower the right heel down. Bend the right knee. Come light onto the fingertips. Extend the left leg straight behind you and lower down with as much ease as possible. Once the toes touch, release the back knee. Uncurl the toes. Interlace on top of the right thigh and lengthen the spine up. Soften the shoulders. Release the left hand down to the ground, right arm extends out in front, and then release the right arm behind you, holding onto the pinky toe side, that back foot, flexing the toes. Draw the heel in towards the glute muscles while you tuck the tailbone under. That'll help to lengthen out that left quadricep a little bit more. Also moving into a nice twist, feeling the heart shining to the sky. Release out of it. Sprinkle the left fingertips over to the left side in line with that left hip. Reach the right arm forward in front of the face and then up by the ear. Lengthening the right side of the waist here. If you want, go ahead, lift that back knee off and just stretch. Pressing equally through both feet, and allow the energy from that pressing to extend out through that right arm. Exhale, come back to center, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, if there's space, maybe you want to arch back a little bit. Make sure you lift up and back whenever you're arching. Release the hands back down to the ground. Let's shift back. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. And inhale, rolling forward. You can keep the hands where they are. Inhale there. I like to draw my hands back so that my heart can open more, but do what feels best to you. Exhale, rocking back. Again, place a blanket underneath your knee if you need. Inhale as you come forward. So you want this to feel good, so do what feels good in your body. If this motion doesn't feel good, then just hold in Ardha Hanumanasana, because that's where we're going next. Hips over the left knee. You're going to fold here, but first, inhale, reach the spine out, engage the right quadricep, flex the toes. Now exhale, soften the muscles in the right leg and relax. So inhale, fire up the quadricep, lift the knee, lengthen the spine, flex the toes. Exhale, soften it all, and give yourself into your hamstring. And we're just going to hold here, try to get the elbows down. Feeling the heart reaching forward towards the toes. Notice what's going on within the thoughts. What's happening within your body. Remember that you can always listen to the gentle sway of your breath. Coming forward, bending the right knee, lift the back knee off, and inhale, lift up to a crescent lunge. Especially when the heat starts building within the body, listen to this deep sway of your breath. Exhale, you're going to draw the hands to the heart space slowly. And inhale, you're going to gaze towards the right now, twisting towards the right. So the left hip's going to want to draw forward. Try to keep scooting it back a little bit so that the hips are still level. Extend the arms out. Good. Breathe into any places that are tight within your body. Use the heat that you're building and send it there. Using the guidance of your breath to guide that softness into those tight places in the body. I'm drawing the left elbow to the outside of that right knee, pressing through the palms and just gazing towards the sky. Try to keep lifting up, even if your body wants to sink down, and then fold down, relaxing the hands to each side of that right foot. Step that back foot in a couple inches and fold. Ekapada Uttanasana. Just hold here for a nice stretch, just for a few moments. And then inhale, you're going to lengthen the spine forward, get a little bit longer, and exhale to dive into the stretch. Inhale now, lift the back heel, reach the spine, press through the hands, draw the right thigh bone into the hip socket, lifting that right foot. Exhale, lower the left heel down, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, reach the spine forward, lift the back heel, press through the palms, lift the right foot up. Exhale, gently relax it down, lower heel down. Last time. Inhale, lift the back heel off, reach the spine forward, lift the right heel, and then sweep the right leg back, 3-legged downward dog. Bend the right knee, open the hip. Do whatever movements you need in the hip. Circling in one direction, then circle in the other direction. Good. Next exhale, lower the right knee down underneath the hip. You plant the left foot flat to the ground, toes reaching towards the left, and you reach the left arm up overhead to lengthen the whole left side of the waist. And I just settle here into this really gentle stretch, not using too much strength in the body. Exhale, release the left hand back down to the ground, and you're going to step it back into a plank pose. Exhale, either lower the knees or chaturanga down to the ground or to upward facing dog. If you're on the ground, you lift to bhujangasana, and exhale, we all come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rise the left leg up towards the sky, open the hips. And then exhale, we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands, engaging the core. Back heel pivots down, hips stay open. Reach the right arm forward back on an inhale, and the left arm lifts after. So spiraling the arms open, or cartwheeling the arms open to warrior two, gazing past the middle finger of the front hand. Inhale, sweep it back to reverse warrior, lightly touching that back leg as the whole left side of the waist opens. And then you're going to stay in your reverse warrior, keep reaching behind you, and then begin to straighten out that left leg. Keep reaching, and then exhale, lift, arms extend in opposite directions, pivot the right heel in. Pivot the right toes in, and then pivot the heels in. Sit down for your goddess squat. Kind of shimmy into it, do what you need to do for your hips. Let's do the other side. Left shoulder comes to the inside of that left knee. Right arm goes down in front of the right. It's the instep of the foot. Reach the left arm up. Reach the right arm up. The left hand is down. Hold. Exhale, hands come together. Inhale, lift through center. Last push. Exhale, right shoulder to the inside of the right knee, lower right hand down, left arm raises towards the sky, and then sweeps up overhead. Try to gaze towards the ceiling. Palms come together at the heart. Inhale, lift through center. And straighten the legs. Pivot the heels out. Exhale, fold down. Again, here you can either just hold, or if you'd like to come into headstand again, you can. Either supported, like I'm doing, or tripod with the palms on the ground. And if headstand isn't in your practice, it's okay. Maybe you want to go to a wall and try it out, so that a wall is behind you. But if headstand just doesn't feel good for your spine or your neck, that's okay. Don't force it. That's a lot of pressure on the neck. You want to make sure if you are in headstand that you're really pressing the forearms firmly into the ground, lifting up the shoulders. And the legs are always activated so that you're continuously lifting up instead of just sinking into the neck. Coming out of it. We're going to walk our hands to the front of the mat again, pivoting onto the feet so that the left toes start reaching forward and the right heel lifts off, going to that low lunge. Hold here just to adjust, to feel, lengthen the spine, reach the heel back, bend the back knee to hover, and inhale, lift up. Warrior three, reaching the spine out. Exhale, fold down over that left thigh, and coming into standing split, this time with the right leg lifted. Relax out of the pose. We're going to come to corkscrew. Right knee comes to the outside of the left leg, bend. Inhale, press out. Exhale, bend down, corkscrew. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, down. Inhaling, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling, bend. Inhale, extend out. Last time, exhale, bend, lower the right shin down to the ground and take a seat. Left leg is crossed over the right. Left arm comes behind you and draw the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Again, if the upper arm doesn't go there, just place the forearm and twist. Gazing behind, but only if your spine allows that much of a twist. So an inhale to reach the spine up. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Inhaling, come forward, cross the left knee on top of the right. The feet are reaching towards the sides for Gomukhasana, cow's face pose. Fingertips by the side. Inhale to lift the heart up. And an exhale to fold down. Surrender, getting deep into the outer left hip. Everything that was dug up in this practice, just simmer in it. Remember, it's all just a story, and there's no need to become attached to that story. Just come into the calm sway of your breath. So we're going to come into shoulder stand here. Plant the feet on the ground, bend the knees, swing the legs up overhead, plant the hands in the lower back and lift up. If shoulder stand is not in your practice, that's okay. Just come into that bridge pose with the feet on the ground and the hips lifted. Or you can always place a block underneath your lower back and lift the legs up to get that reverse blood flow. Okay, so if you're in the shoulder stand, we're going to draw the thumbs together and then lower the butt down. Keep the legs lifted, come onto the elbows, and then draw the top of the head back. Good. Just a reverse stretch for that shoulder stand. And then use your core, lift up, untuck the head, plant the feet down, release the hands, and then just rotate, windshield wiper the legs from side to side. And when you rotate them to one side, draw the head the other way. Nice. When you feel all washed out, you can extend the limbs out into Shavasana, final relaxation. And I'm just going to leave you here today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have enjoyed. Leave any comments or questions and enjoy this moment of quiet after this deep, deep stretch class. Thank you.